This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And that one hammered. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a two-out double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Substitution now at second base. Here's the Phillies pinch runner, Edmundo Sosa. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score at a base hit. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
The winning run on second base. Movement in the bullpen. Number 83 up and loosening in the pen. McGowan also throwing. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Man on second, 2 down. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me go shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number, so stay in the house for like.
So coming into the game now on defense, Edmundo Sosa. He takes over as the new first baseman. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. The pitch. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs. Runner at first. And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride. Just missed. Wheeler, a 6'4" righty, 33 years old, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. That's a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kirkering getting ready to go. Alvarado getting loose as well. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Just outside. And it's 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound. Maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Just off the inside corner. And the count's full.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. And now one away.
No, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And here is Kyle Stowers. And that one clips the corner. Here's your 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Boog, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. That's in there. It's 0-1. And here it comes. Foul ball there. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That misses. Going to count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Next to hit, Griffin Conant. And a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the second. Up the middle. They get the force. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Alcantara back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Tapped softly on the ground in plenty of time to first, and quickly 1 away in the second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
This is Bryson's stop. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. One down, Phillies down a run. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Number 38 comes on now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. He's under it. And there's two away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So they're down to their final out. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Slider misses outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Castellanos on third with two out. And that one a little below the knees. And a count 2-1. And another ball. Brandon Marsh to bat next. They're down to their final strike. The Phillies down to their final strike. Got him swinging for the K. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
Now we don't know how to act, G. You know me, I'm your OG, low-key. I be so glad we ain't low-key, dozing, that it's not us. I get no sleep. Who you know that could top us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign. She an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it, and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how I was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tap.
Here now is the final line for tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 1 run.